Hey, what's up, dudes? Welcome back to the channel, and welcome to, like, my yearly video, I guess. I really am just making this video for, like, educational purposes and really just to send it to Battlestate Games via the forums, because I want to go through it and go over it and show what happened, because I think there's a new kind of cheat out on the street for Escape from Tarkov, and it's actually pretty wacky. Like, I'm coming straight off of the raid you're about to see, and recording my first video in about a year because of it. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into the footage. So I have about 3 2-minute clips. I was talking a bunch of shit. You're gonna hear one of the guys talking back to me, one of those suspected hackers talking back to me, but I don't have it set to record my microphone, but I was talking a lot of shit. Anyway, let's start the first clip. So I was just chilling here. Like, I was moving through 2-story dorms, and I started to hear bushes rustle for like a split second. And then one of the guys in this group, because I think it was a duo, they just started to shoot out every window in there. And I don't know if it shows it up until this point, but like they shot out all the windows, but then they started putting a lot of fire into the kitchen right here where I was at. And then it gets kind of wacky because as I'm sitting here, I'm hearing them shoot and run all around the building, just, you know, carefree, just shooting out windows like they know someone is in here. But I barely made any noise at this point. I mean, I guess you could argue that they heard me like actually run into the building, but you see the shots getting laid down into the building now. I guess you could argue that they heard me run into the building, didn't know where I was at, so they just started putting some fire into it. But when they started putting a lot of fire into here, and it looked sporadic at first, like, oh, we'll just put a few rounds into the wall over there, we'll shoot out the window or whatever. But it gets real weird when all of a sudden, after those few bursts of spray, this is a really accurate shot just comes right through that wood and hits me right there. I'm like, alright, well, I'll move back a little bit, just a tiny bit. That's a little weird. And then I just start getting shot more. So I haul ass up into here, and I sit here for a second. But we're going to skip over to the next clip. Now, this clip right here is where, like, I've played Tarkov since it was in alpha. I literally have, like, the alpha armband. And I've experienced all kinds of cheaters, like aimbot, like top of the head, face, you know, head eyes, aimbot, ESP guys, and knowing exactly where I was, shooting me through the wall, shooting me in like ridiculous spots. Like, I've experienced it all. But this, I've never experienced in my life. Just like the next part of this clip, the beginning part is like, okay, normal hackers, they know where you're at, dude. Like, it's been there for a while. I wouldn't be making a video if it wasn't for this clip right here. Like, start it. So after I ran up the stairs, I just kind of took cover behind this barrel because I'm like, okay, well, they have ESP. They start shooting at the wall in front of me, the door in front of me. It's like they have ESP. They know where I am. So all I can do is take a cover away from windows and eye shot of that door if they try to run up, hope that they can't get an angle from the bushes back there. And I'm going to see if I can bait one of them into running up the stairs. Hopefully he's not using aimbot and it's just ESP and I can, you know, rock his shit. Well, one of them came up here in just a second, and again, I have never experienced this in my life, and I'll have to point out a specific thing to you that leads us into our next clip, because, again, never experienced this in my life, and I really hope BSG is going to do something about this one, because it is insane. So you're about to see him walk up the stairs here. You can probably hear him moving up. And I see his gun poke out from right there. I go to move and shoot, you know, normal. Pull around. That whole situation right there, my controls got completely flipped. I couldn't tell if they got flipped or if, like, it was something blocking me in front. But I've played that area a lot. There was nothing that was blocking me. My controls got flipped. Like, entirely. I could not move at that point. Like, I could not move. I could not peek further out from that corner or anything. And I want you to pay close attention. We're going to go back here just a little bit to after it happens. And after you see me shoot, you see me back off, and you see me go to reload. Okay? If you guys notice, and I'll play it again, if you see me reload, you don't see me stick another mag into the weapon. Now, you have to keep in mind, I have no keybinds for this. The only other keybind that I have for this is double tapping R to fast drop the mag. I don't have any keybind set to put the mag up and not reload another mag in there. And if you can count, which you probably can't, but I know I did not fire every single bullet in that magazine. So let's keep that in mind and move to our next clip. So to give you some context of this clip, I ran back downstairs, ran back into that kitchen, got shot through the wall again, and had them throw a flashbang in there. And so I ran out, took cover behind this wall, getting ready to hopefully get my vision back and see if I could get the fuck out of there and get back up the stairs. And this is what happens. Keep in mind that whole mag reload thing. I didn't put a mag back in the gun, even though I don't have a keybind for that. And I should have still had at least one bullet in the chamber, because I didn't fire the entire magazine. So here we go, moving down, and then you see him right there. I go to shoot and click, click, click. And then I reload the magazine. I don't know what hacks are on the street right now. I know the primary one that everybody was using, the ESP and maybe aimbot, got shut down due to a Chinese government raid on their servers. I don't know what is out on the streets now, but this is nuts. My entire control scheme got mixed around. My gun did not reload a mag. My character did not reload a magazine into the gun, and apparently my gun got dechambered, even though I'm 98. Somebody can slow down the video and count that. Even though I'm 98.9% sure I should have had one round in the chamber at least. I don't know what's out there now. I don't know what hacks these are, but this was fucking insane. It was blowing my mind experiencing it. I went from upset at the beginning of the encounter because it's like, god damn it, I brought like fucking a grand night vision, a level 6 armor, and a fast MT with a fucking 300 blackout with M62 in it, fully decked out as much as I could do it at my level, and it's like, fuck, I'm gonna die. But as the encounter went on, it just got funnier and funnier. Like, holy shit, what is this? My control scheme just got fucked, and holy shit, my gun didn't reload, and I don't have a round in the chamber anymore. What's going on? So yeah, I wanted to make this video, go through it in a play-by-play, send it to Battle State, and I guess post it on YouTube for awareness. So be safe out there. If you have any weird encounters like this, make sure to report the player. I didn't get to report these guys because I guess I called them out because they tried to say flashlight bug for their ESP. Now I called them out for that, and they got real quiet, and that's when all the other funky shit started happening too. So they didn't end up killing me. They actually let me go, I guess, so I couldn't report them, but the game ID is still down there, so hopefully that helps BSG. But anyway, share with a friend, share with a Tarkov buddy, let people know that this is going down. If you have any explanation for this and you think I'm crazy or wrong, or I have some hidden keybind in the game that just does this, let me know in the comments below. But that's going to do it for me. See you guys later.